Welcome to the sign unveiling for the Route 1 corridor, Richmond Highway today. Thank you for attending. My name is Rebecca Horner. I am Deputy County Executive for the Community Development Agencies at the county. Very excited to be here today. We're here today because of the tremendous leadership of our Board of County Supervisors. 20 years ago today, my oldest daughter was born, and it's actions like these that help me feel really good, and many other people who aren't here today, about the legacy that you're helping leave for our children, so thank you. And I want to take a moment just to recognize that significant leadership and thank the board for the renaming. I'd like to introduce a few special people before we get started. Delegate Luke TORIAN of the 52nd District. Delegate Maldonado of the 50th District. Board of County Supervisors Chair at Large, Ann Wheeler. Woodbridge District Supervisor and Vice Chair, Margaret Franklin. Potomac District Supervisor, ANDREA Bailey. Neabsco District Supervisor Victor Angry. And I believe Occoquan District Supervisor Kenny BODDYE was going to be here today. I don't know if he's here yet. Okay. I'd like to also recognize Acting County Executive Elijah Johnson and Deputy County Executive Michelle Casiato. And then before we get started, I just want to recognize one of our staff members, Frances Bridges. She is Assistant Director for Parks, and she actually led the entire staff effort to get us here today. So thank you, Frances. With that, I'd like to welcome Chair Wheeler for her opening remarks.
Good morning. Good morning. This is a wonderful day, isn't it? You know, my name is Ann Wheeler. I'm chair of the Prince William County Board of Supervisors. This is one of those great days that, this is one of those reasons why you like to get in office, because you can do good things. And today is just all about a wonderful day for Prince William County. You know, as of Friday, July 1st, 2022, Jefferson Davis Highway in Prince William County has been renamed Richmond Highway. This is a long time coming. I want to go off script for a moment and thank staff for working so hard on this. You know, Frances was in my office always giving us updates, and you know, I guess I didn't learn when you get to government, you think you can do something overnight, but this has taken like almost 2 years, okay? And so I've learned that everything takes 2 years, and so this was a huge undertaking given the businesses and the transportation and the GIS, and so to all the staff here and those who aren't here, thank you so much for working on this and seeing the vision of the board and really implementing that. You know, since 2019, a lot of local jurisdictions in Northern Virginia have undertaken efforts to rename Route 1 Richmond Highway. Knowing that it was time for a change in the spring of 2020, the Board of County Supervisors approved a resolution to request the Virginia Commonwealth Transportation Board, because we have to request these things because we're a Dillon Rule state to the state, the CTB, changed the name of Route 1 in Prince William County in September. We asked that in September of 2020. In November of 2020, the CTB unanimously approved a resolution to change the name of Route 1 in Prince William County from Jefferson Davis Highway to Richmond Highway. To further support our local businesses, because we knew this transition was going to be difficult, to the new name, nearly 1 year ago, on January 20th, 2021, the board approved the establishment of the Route 1 Refresh Grant to help out with those efforts. The board also authorized a transfer of $3 million to the Industrial Development Authority Fund in Prince William County to implement the program. And I know there'll be a lot of other people talking about other aspects, but in conclusion, you know, I just want to be perfectly clear, you know, and this is my opinion. In general, and there are exceptions to this rule, we name roads and buildings after people to honor them. And this road any road should never be named Jefferson Davis Highway. So I'm so grateful that after many, many years of having Jefferson Davis Highway, we now have Richmond Highway in Prince William County, and it's a new beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Wheeler. At this time, I'd like to welcome Supervisor Franklin for her remarks.
Good morning. First of all, thank you all for being here. I see a lot of Woodbridge District residents, so thank you all for coming out. This was very important to the board. It was a bipartisan effort, and so was very proud to join in my colleagues to help lead this effort. Names make a difference. From Jefferson Davis Highway to Richmond Highway, we have finally come into the 21st century and removed the stain of the past. Good morning and welcome to the Woodbridge Magisterial District, where I proudly represent our residents of this vibrant, family-friendly, and diverse community. Removing Jefferson Davis's name was the main road in this community was a personal goal of mine, and I greatly appreciate the support and collective action of the Board of Supervisors. It has been through the collective hard work of this board, county leadership, and the community that we are here today to celebrate this milestone. As we undertook this process, public engagement was a central focus. We wanted to ensure that the public, and specifically those impacted, our businesses, stayed informed throughout the process. Therefore, during this period, we have held many virtual town halls, sent numerous mailings, engaged in community outreach, and had a dedicated webpage with information. I've said it before, but it's worth repeating. This is a tremendous step in the right direction as we continue the revitalization of Route 1 and spur economic growth here in Prince William County. Names make a difference. Before I sit down, I want to thank the River Oaks Shopping Center for allowing us to use this space for today's ceremony. I want to thank Carlos Castro, the owner of Toto's, for helping us to carve out space. Also, Prince William County Department of Transportation, who worked with CTB and the state to get this done, as well as Christina Nguyen, who's our Economic Development Director, who helped work with our businesses to make sure that they were taken care of and not have to spend a dime on changing over their marketing or mailing materials. And I also want to thank Francis Bridges, who, as the chair mentioned, led the way on this charge. It was not easy. Again, it took 2 years, it took $3 million, and it was Francis that really etched out kind of what this will look like going forward. So thank you for your hard work. And then also to Keisha Hall, who was also part of our support staff for getting this done. So thank you so much for being here. This is a huge milestone. This is the 10th most diverse community in Prince William County and the country. And we just thank you for your support on this initiative. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Franklin. At this time, I'd like to invite Delegate TORIAN up to give his remarks.
Good morning. It is indeed a pleasure to be here to be a part of this ceremony and the renaming of Jeff Davison Highway to Richmond Highway. I'd like to thank the County Board of Supervisors for all of their hard work. Since this particular board has been in office, they have been rather progressive in understanding Prince William County, understanding the diversity of this county, and wanted to recognize just who we are as a people in Prince William County. And I believe that the actions that the county board has taken is consistent with the actions that we have taken in the Virginia General Assembly, as we have removed monuments and statues that have been a plight on our state and on our communities. And I just simply wanted to commend the chairwoman and the board for recognizing what we have done on the state level. I'm joined by my colleague Delegate Maldonado, and she has been a champion of all the work that we've done to make sure that citizens of the Commonwealth understand and appreciate the richness of the diversity of the Commonwealth of Virginia. And so the work that the county board has done, and this day is a very special day because now I really have no problem driving down Richmond Highway. Not a problem at all. So to the County Board of Supervisors and for their leadership, thank you so very much for being forward-thinking and recognizing that there are some changes that can be extremely positive for this very diverse county and community. Thank you all so very much, and it's a pleasure to be here this morning for this unveiling.
Thank you, Delegate Torian. At this time, I'd like to welcome Supervisor Bailey for her remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Isn't it a beautiful morning, a beautiful day for such a special occasion? Thank you so much for being here with us this morning, and thank you for investing in our diverse community. It is our community. I want to take the opportunity to thank Ms. Francis again for leading the way and helping us and guiding us in this process. And additionally, I want to thank the board for the unanimous decision and support. And I want to thank my colleague, Supervisor Vice Chair Franklin, for her vision in coming forward in this and for collaborating to get it done. We had an opportunity to talk to the General Assembly while we were still in orientation, and I thank her so much for just guiding the way for me in this process. And so thank you for investing in such a beautiful, diverse community. This project, to be named Route 1, was thoroughly conducted with direct involvement from many county agencies. And my colleagues have expressed and named those agencies already, but I just want to personally thank you. And Christina, thank you. This was a strategic step to ensure that affected business owners and residents would be part of the process to provide input and feedback, to be prepared and supported once the new name had been approved. And to our business owners and respecting Carlos Castro, thank you so much for your responses as well. The community's feedback helped the county identify the most impactful resources available to assist businesses during this time of change. It is a time of change. It is an important time of change. We invite the time of change, and we invite your input. Thank you for coming this morning.
Thank you, Supervisor Bailey. At this time, I'd like to invite Supervisor ANDREA up for his remarks.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I believe, well, first of all, Supervisor BODDYE is here. It's good to see you. All right. Yes, let's give it up. Hey, I want another round of applause, really, for all of staff that put this together. This has been a work in progress, and so yeah, this hasn't been an easy process. We set out the directive, and they made it happen. Hey, also coming up, I want to recognize, Delegate Guzman, who's just coming up right now, so I want to recognize her as well. All right. Now I'm going to give my remarks because I know the sun is beating down. It's a great day to be here. It's a beautiful day, but I'll be brief and we'll get out of here. Now that we are here to celebrate this accomplishment, we are also here to help you, our community. For those business owners and residents impacted by this change, know that we are committed to minimizing the impact as much as possible. We encourage you to apply for grant funding and to keep community conversations going as we continue this transition. The grant offers 3 levels of funding to eligible businesses to help support modification costs for staffing, consulting services, marketing, signage, and updating legal paperwork, and more. We are here today to move Prince William County forward, recognizing Route 1 as Richmond Highway. We celebrate with you, and we look forward to providing you with the support and resources you need to strengthen our community bond along Richmond Highway. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Supervisor ANDREA. At this time, I'd like to invite Supervisor BODDYE up for his remarks.
Thank you, Rebecca. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. For a lot of folks out there, this is a big event. This is a big moment in our county's history. No longer will we be commemorating folks that literally fought for the right to own other people as property. Today, we come into our own as a county and realize that when we continue forward, we have to acknowledge what has happened in the past, and we have to move beyond it and make sure that we're doing what's right for everyone in our community. This is an opportunity for us to realize that we are coming into our own, like I said before. We are maturing into a county in its own right, and we are taking our place as the second largest locality in the Commonwealth of Virginia. I again appreciate transportation staff and all the other county staff that made this possible. I appreciate the business owners who have been so cooperative. And I appreciate the leadership of my colleagues, especially Supervisors Franklin and Bailey, for continuing to move the ball forward on making sure that as we do this, we are collaborative with the community. We are collaborative with all the stakeholders. We are collaborative with those who this matters most to. Because when here in Prince William County, we know that our diversity is a strength. We know our collaboration is our key. And we know that as we look at the years to come, we have nothing but our best days ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Supervisor BODDYE. At this time, we'd like to begin with the unveiling. So I'd like to invite our delegation as well as our board to this staging area for the unveiling of the new sign.
One, two, three.
This is your local team who made this happen. We'd like to present some appreciation to all of those who've been involved in the tremendous leadership at both the state and local level for helping transition us to a better place. We have plaques of appreciation for each of you. You want to hand them out as I get them? Okay. So, Chair Wheeler. The plaques state Prince William County Route 1 renaming Richmond Highway, July 22nd. This is to thank you all, Supervisor Franklin, Supervisor BODDYE, Supervisor ANDREA, Delegate TORIAN, Supervisor Bailey, Delegate Maldonado, and also Guzman. Thank you again for all of your leadership. This concludes our ceremony today. Thank you so much for coming out.